Hello, good day viewers. You're welcome back to Shabes online tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to provide a solution to this question on the board. And the question read, consider f of x is equal to s cubed plus x minus 2. Then show that x is equal to 1 is a simple root of the function of the given function, which is s cubed plus x minus 2. If you are new here, consider subscribing to my channel and also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at Shabes online tutorial. So let's get started. Solution. So the function given from the question is f of x, which is equal to s cubed plus x minus 2. And we're asked to show that x is equal to 1 is a simple root of this function. To show that at a given value of x, which is equal to 1, is a simple root of this function, the three conditions must satisfy. And these conditions are: number 1, f of r will be equal to 0. Then the second condition is f prime of r is not equal to 0. And the third condition is number 3, which is equal to f of x, which is equal to x minus r into the bracket and then multiply by g of x. Then where g of r is not equal to 0. So these three conditions must satisfy for you to show that the given value of x is a simple root of this function. Now let us check. To get the r from the question, r is just the root, and the root given here is equal to 1. So s is equal to 1. The r here represents 1. Now we are going to show each of the conditions. If this Roman numeral 1 to 3 satisfy, that means the given value of x is a simple root of this given function. So let's get started from Roman numeral 1. We say that f of r, and remember r is equal to 1 from the question. This is just the root. X is equal to 1, r is 1. So what this implies is f of r means f of 1, which is equal to, we are going to substitute 1 to the function. Anywhere we see x, we replace it as 1. So the first one is s cubed. It's going to be 1 cubed, then plus x, which is 1, then minus 2. So which is equal to 1 cubed is 1, then 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2, then 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, the first condition is satisfied. Now let us look at the second condition, Roman numeral 2. We say f prime of r is not equal to 0. F prime of r implies that we're going to differentiate this function once, then before we substitute the value of r, which is 1. So f prime of x, which is equal to, we're going to differentiate this function once. So derivative of 3x s cubed is going to be what? 3x squared. Then plus, if you differentiate x with respect to x, is going to be 1. Then the derivative of constant is equal to 0. So this is at first derivative. Now we're going to substitute r. It's going to be f prime of 1, which is equal to 3 into 1 square, then plus 1. What we just do, we just replace x as 1. So which is equal to what? 1 square is 1. Then 1 multiplied by 3 is going to be 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. And this 4 is not equal to 0. Therefore, the second condition is satisfied. Now, let us check the third condition. We say f of x is equal to x minus r g of s, where g of r is not equal to 0. Now, Roman numeral 3, which is f of x, which is equal to x minus, in place of r is going to be 1, then g of s, where g of r is not equal to 0. Now we have successfully get r, which is 1. Now the next thing we are going to get is to get g of s. And to get g of s is equal to what? The function given from the question, which is s cubed plus x minus 2 divided by what? X minus r, which is x minus 1. And the function given is what? S cubed plus x minus 2 divided by x minus r, which is x minus 1. Now we're going to divide this polynomial to get our g of s. And to divide this polynomial, we're going to use log division. So the first one is what? X cubed plus x minus 2 divided by x minus 1. Now what we are going to do, recall how to use a long division to divide a polynomial. S cubed divided by x is going to give us what? X squared. Then use this answer to multiply by each term of this. X squared multiplied by x is going to give us what? X cubed. Then x squared multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us what? Minus x squared. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to subtract. And subtraction, the minus sign is going to affect the down one. So minus s cubed plus s cubed is going to give us what? 0. So everything, this one is going to cancel because they are the same term, and this is positive and negative. Then the next one, minus minus is going to be plus. Plus s squared. You write what? S squared, then plus x, then minus the last one, which is 2. Then the next thing, you are going to use this first term to divide by x again. X squared divided by x is going to give us positive x. Then you use this s to multiply each term. X multiplied by x is going to give us x squared. Then x multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us minus x. Then you subtract again. Then if you subtract, remember the sign is affecting the down one. Minus x squared plus x squared is going to be 0. Then minus minus is going to be plus. X plus x is going to give us what? 2x, then minus 2. Now, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to still use this first one to divide by x. 2x divided by x is going to give us positive 2. Then you use this 2 to multiply again. 2 multiplied by x is going to give us 2x. Then 2 multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us minus 2. Then you subtract. Minus 2x plus 2x is going to be 0. Then minus minus is plus. Plus 2 minus 2 is going to be 0. Therefore, this polynomial x cubed plus x minus 2 over x minus 1 is going to be, this is the answer to this polynomial, the remainder, which is equal to what? X squared plus x plus 2. So this is about g of s. Now we have successfully get the g of s, and the conditions say where g of r is not equal to 0. And remember, r from the question is equal to 1. So since g of s is equal to s squared plus s plus 2, we are going to replace 1 anywhere we see x, because g of r is not equal to 0. Let us see whether g of r will not give us 0. So g of x is equal to s squared plus x plus 2. Then g of r, which is the same as g of 1. So g of 1 now will be equal to, we are going to substitute 1 anywhere we see x. So the first one is s squared, which is 1 squared, then plus x, which is 1, then plus 2. So 1 squared is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, then 2 plus 2 is going to give us 4. And 4 is not equal to 0. Therefore, the third condition also satisfies. Now that the first, the second, and the third condition satisfy, therefore we can conclude that x is equal to 1 is a simple root of this function. F of x is equal to s cubed plus x minus 2. So this is how to show that a given value of x is a root of a given function. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at Shabet's Online Tutorial.